Hi everybody, it's Tina from Tina's Crafty Life. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Sunday. I am here with ta-da-da-da-da, a finished Halloween canvas journal. Totally completed. I'm so proud of myself. I purchased the kit from Bima's Crafty Corner, and before I came out of this video, I looked in her Etsy store and she still has some left. And I will link her Etsy store in the description box below. I also will link the video of me opening the kit that I made in the description box below. So if you want to go see what's in the kit, there's a video for it. Besides, Bima's got videos up too. I don't know if hers are titled, but mine is. So, now that I got that said, let's check this out. So I'm going to describe each page and explain what, if I remember going through it, what came with the kit. I added a lot of my own elements to the kit. As you can see, my hands are grungied up because I added distress inks in here. I added sprays in here. I added my own embellishments in here. This journal is me from one end to the other. It is grunged up. So let's start with the cover. What I did on the cover, I used Distress Oxides. I used black soot, hickory smoke, carved pumpkin, wild honey, squeezed lemonade, seedless preserves, and peeled paint to do the cover of Distress Oxides. And it's stayed on the canvas. This is only from spray, guys. Don't panic. And the embellishment on this, or the sticker I should say, is a sticker I got from Tuesday Morning 3 years ago, 3.5, 4 years ago, and I've been hoarding it. It's dimensional. My Tuesday Morning is now closed. Boo boo hoo hoo hoo. But I thought it looked awesome as a cover. It's got this nice moon with the bats flying across. Even the window will glow it a little bit. I had to glue some of the pieces down because it kept getting caught because it is dimensional. If you can see, I will right now, matter of fact, give this a good glue. And as we're talking, I just put a little hot glue so it stays down and it doesn't get caught anything. So that's all I've been doing, just making sure. All right, so that's the cover. This right here, the mesh you're seeing, is part of the kit. I added that with Fabri-Tac, and then I just hot glued the sticker down. So that is the cover. This is the side. This is the top. This is the bottom. It is so thick. I love how it's chunky. I just love it. Now this tassel hanging here, Bima had a little giveaway, and I was one of her lucky winners. And I thought, what the heck? I'll put it on here. It just, I was meant to win this tassel for this journal kit. But on it is some black, yellow, and orange ribbon. And then she has some thread here. This is not supposed to be in here. Looks cool. I'm going to leave it. But it had a little haunted house, a jack-o'-lantern, a skull and crossbones, and a skeleton do charms hanging. So what I did is I opened the journal to the middle, and it's got a tailor pin in it on it. It also is held up by those. I meant to ask her where she got them because I want them. Those little metal pieces that she's got, everything is tucked in. That is so cool. So back to how I got this in there. I opened it to the side of the book and I just pinned it through it. That's how I did it. So the enclosure. This is some felt ribbon that you get in a kit. I sprayed mine. I accidentally got some spray on it, so I just finished it off with some spray. And that's how I enclose it. To the back. The back is done the same way as the front with the delusion spray or oxides. Oh, I also stitched along each one of my pages. Some pages you see it, some you don't. I used 3 different stitches. This stamp right here is a Tuesday Morning stamp that came with a set I bought last year. I just took my Distress Oxide on a piece of paper and I grunged it up and then I actually stamped it out, and then I grunged it up, and then on the side I used black soot along the edges. This is a sticker set I had by Jolie, and it's candy. We got trick or treat bag with some candy in, some lollipops, caramel apples, candy corn, some candy pieces, and a candy bar that says trick or treat. And that's back cover. That's what it looks like from the side. Now let's open it and get inside. I have been posting some pictures of the pages I've been working on. Say I started this a week ago. There are some pages that I did off camera. So this is the first time you're seeing it, so you're lucky. So when you open it, first page is I distressed the back side with black soot. Here's the other stitching I was talking about. You don't have to do that. I chose to do that. I had bought this. It's called Halloween Grunge paper. It's a digital from Etsy. That's the paper you're seeing. Plus, I used some of Hague Hollow's paper, the black and the blue you're seeing. And I had these stickers, and it says Happy Halloween. I love the little skulls in a Happy Halloween. I also put a little bat or spider in a spider web. And I tore the pieces. All my pieces in here, I tore the paper. I didn't fussy cut or anything. I just tore and made it fit. So you have grunge paper, Amy paper, grunge paper, Amy paper. Down here, I have this bottle. It says Witch's Cream. I have this witch embellishment I found on Google, and I just copied, pasted, and printed it out. Put a little bat on her cauldron. This little piece right here is something I had. It says Justice for a Frog. I thought it was fitting because, you know, frogs usually go in a cauldron. This place like here, this black lace was part of the kit. I had this orange. I had that spider web. Put a black little bat on top of the bottle. That's that page. Over here, as I made a comment to Bimo one night, we were talking, I said, I want some toe tags. I can't find toe tags. And the next thing I know, she sent me an image of a toe tag, and I just printed them out. So I embellished them a little bit. This little lantern die cut is in the kit. I added a spider to it, added this little mesh from the front. This mesh right here was a little chunk I had. I put that underneath, and that little sequins, the spider in that corner, and just put a little ribbon. This is a die cut I had. I added these little sequins I had. Same thing up here with the lace. And I put Boo and a ghost. This is some grunge paper. As you can see how I'm saying how I ripped it. It's all ripped. I just made sure it fit in the outfit. And of course, the stitching. I grunged aside. I have a spider web. There's some of that mesh again. I had these little ghost stickers. They're kind of plush. You can push them in. They're really cool. I don't know what you want to call them, but they're like really cool to press. I added the spider web and added a ghost in each corner and then in center. And then here is some Amy blue paper. With Amy's paper, I put one of my folders underneath the Amy paper. There's nothing wrong with Amy's paper, but due to the fact I was going to be going in and out of the pocket, I wanted to make sure the paper didn't rip. So I added that on the back side. This is some lace you get in the kit from Bima. I had this little Boo sticker. It has little bats in the corner, and I added these little buttons. And then this bat. I almost forgot. I also have this charm hanging here. And I want to say these pins that I keep talking about are tailor pins. I could be wrong. This says Happy Halloween. It just dangles. The next page is one of my favorite pages. It's got my coloring. This is my Frankenstein. I just got these this year. I bought them in a D-stash. They came with the stamp and the dies. I will show you here. I just had them. Well, here's the stamp. Here's the dies. They are from Santastic State Tactics. I want to get the Bride of Frankenstein. They have it. I just haven't got it yet. But this is the stamp. It is big, like you can see. And look at this is the 10-piece die set. And it comes with the body and then all the pieces to build him. Come on. Right there. And then this one is the body. And it's so cool. When I saw that, it's like, mine! Because Frankenstein is my favorite Halloween character. So this turned into the accidental page. This was the only page in this whole book I struggled with. Because I had put some black spider webbing over this whole page, and I just didn't like how it looked, so I tore it up. And then I spritzed, this is purple and black Delusion sprays on the back of here. And some of the purple got on this, the webbing. Oh, the webbing. Speaking of the webbing. I didn't have any webbing, so I went in my medicine cabinet and found a bandage and tore it. And kind of tore it to make this look. And when I sprayed this page over here, I got some purple on this side. So I just went with it and added purple to it. And I got little spiders in there. And then this side was the hardest. I didn't like how like I said, the black webbing looked. So I ripped it off. You can see a little bit still here or there. But most of it I took off. Here again is some grunge paper. I just ripped it. Here's some Amy paper, and I kind of did, like the Amy paper, Hague Hollow paper, I got her oopses, whoopses, tore here, tore that, so this was a piece that was kind of tore in a direction, so I ran with it. All I did is grunge it up a little bit, put one of those folders behind it, so, because the goal of this page right here is once Halloween comes around, I will be taking pictures of my grandchildren in their costumes, and I will be tucking that in this pocket. So this I made on the Cricut. It was one of my first I made, and I oopsed on it because these right here, there were little gray pieces that I didn't see. So I added my own little gray pieces. I didn't care. And I put that there, and this is some of this red ribbon right there you see. That is in the kit. The orange is mine. I got Boo down here, and I got Scary Stories up here, and I got these little moving eyeballs. Ooh, they move. Got some eyeballs there and a bat. I got Scary Stories up here. This is an Amy dip tag that I got. So what I did is I just added this little pumpkin, spooky, added this ribbon, added this charm hang in there of a haunted house. Because, like I said, I'm going to be adding the kids' pictures here, but I want to be able to write about the pictures. So I like this tag that it had this little purple, but I still have plenty of writing space that I could read it. So that goes right there. Oh, and a trick-or-treat little ribbon hanging off. I thought it was fitting. The next page is I love the little red truck. I made this little red truck on my Cricut. Oh, I made this on my Cricut as well, guys. I don't know if I said that. This is, I colored, by the way. So this is the little red truck I got off Cricut. I pieced it together. The Happy Halloween I got off Cricut. The moon I got off Cricut. These little ghosts were from a stamp I had, and I just tucked them underneath the truck so it looks like they're hanging out the window going, hi! That's what that one page looks like. I love the moon. It's 2 pieces. It kind of got sprayed. I ran with it. If it got sprayed, it got sprayed. It was one of those things. This is just some trim I got from Have At It Joe. It came in rolls, and I've been randomly using it throughout the whole book. Over here is the grunge paper. I just put the grunge paper there. Got some trim. Got this cool witch. There is a paper clip of a bat right here. This is a cool paper clip. Only got one of those. Isn't that cool? And I just got it kind of tucked there. It's kind of hard to see. And then I sprayed the background in both of them. They're both sprayed, just a little different. Got this mesh from the Dollar Tree. It does have spiders on. Got that going across. And then these tags are food coloring. My grandkids did these backgrounds. And I made tags out of them. And all I did is add the spider webs and the spiders. I didn't want to, and oh yeah, I grunched them up on the edge. So that's what those tags look like. Isn't that cool how that turned out? That's food coloring, guys, my grandchildren was playing with 2 weekends ago. You know, it's just get tucked. This journal is hard, you know, it's one of those journals that you really can't sit here and write because it's soft. So a lot of tags are in here. The next page is this page. I have, this is trim or lace from Bima. I put these little pumpkins here, this zigzag from that roll of ribbon or whatever you want to call it from Joe. And this is a piece of ribbon from Bima's, and of course the zigzag. And I made this tag. This is an Amy tag. What I mean by Amy tag is Amy's Hugs Hollow. She dips the tag. See, can I see the green? I added the spider web. I kind of try to draw a tree. It's not the best, but it works. Some jack-o'-lanterns and a spider, and I just used this as an embellishment. It gets tucked here. Then this is a little book I made. Got some jack-o'-lanterns. This is the grunge paper again. It says boo. And then inside of it, I printed it double-sided, so you have this grunge paper. And this is some of Haig Hollow's paper I used. I just stapled it in. Ooh, I got something on there. Well, that's okay. Kind of looks cool. Her paper dyed, man. It's just phenomenal. So I can write and just, you know, journal a little bit on these pages. It's beautiful paper. Beautiful paper, I mean. And I just cut that tucked in here in the pocket I made. So this is a pocket, by the way, if I didn't say. This side is a Halloween scenery. I sprayed this. And this was another sticker set I had. And this right here, this moon, this lighter moon, and the bats were one sticker. And I thought, oh, and I had this crescent moon. So I added that to it to give it some dimension. Once again, you see it stitched. These are little ghosts I had, the tree, the headstones, and the haunted, could be a haunted house, just like an old freaky house. So that's that on that page. And then the next one is my Count Dracula. And once again, I sprayed it, and I did red on here. I hope it looks like blood. It's probably the goriest page in the whole book. I did this on my cricket, the spider web on my cricket, and of course this trim is all from that roll from Joe. Trim, there we go. Trim, Tina, not ribbon. Trim, and that's that page layout. On this side, this is I did on my cricket. It says I want to suck your blood. Hee hee. No, okay. And this is some lace I had that I dyed with just some of my sprays, made it red. And then the tickets, or the tags, background's the same as this side. Of course, the trim, I stitched it. Here are the tags I made. There's this one. And of course, one of my grandkids' artwork. I did goodies restaurant each tag. There's some more artwork of my grandchildren. I just added these stickers in that one. And this is a belly band. Excuse me. I gotta take a drink real quick. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Now to the next page. This journal had, I don't remember how many pages. 14? 13? The next one is a cutesy one. I didn't want my journal to be gory, too cutesy, or scary, or gloomy, or, you know, bloody, kind of. So it's this is me. This is me on thinking of the day, how am I going to do this? Nothing was really planned in this journal. It was but a day by day, what am I going to make on these pages? So I wanted to put something in that said trick or treat. So again, I grunged the pages itself. Every page in this book is grunged up of the journal itself. It does not look like what it first started out. So if you really want to see what it looks like brand new, go watch my video. So I grunged up the journal itself. And then this is my grunge paper. And I had the stickers. I used a lot of my stickers, guys. A lot of stickers that said trick or treat and had candy. And I just did a little layout. This side basically is the same. A pocket, some Amy paper, and grunge the paper. But the candy is so cool on this one. This little popsicle stick says Toxic Treat on a stick. This says dark chocolate. I might get my magnifying glass. I can't read that one. There's something else that says on there. What's it say? Evil candy, dark chocolate. And this one says devilish chew, toffee, magnifying glass again. I'm sorry. Rot, R-O-T-T-E, rot, delicious but deadly. Okay. This says trick or treat on a little bay. It's got candy out. This says creepy corn in the little pieces moving this. It's so cool. See how they're moving? I thought that was cool. So that is the pocket. Again, once again, I didn't have black ribbon or lace, so I just dyed it or sprayed it. And then I colored these, oh man, 3 years ago. And they've been in my Halloween box. So I pulled them out. I distressed them a little bit. I had to cut them down to fit the pocket, so I distressed the edges a little bit. And they're just little journaling cards for me to journal on. I plan on using this journal this year. I thought, what a good year with everything going on in our world. What a good year to have a memory journal for Halloween. I'm going to start it August 1st, kind of keep a little written, try to write a little bit in it, or just on over all October. I haven't decided. So that's that page. And the next page is, everybody knows one of my favorite things to create is steampunk. And I bought this stamp. I love this stamp because he's steampunk and he's Halloween. I was like, oh yeah, he has to be in the journal. So what I did over here is I used some of Bima's ribbon right here. And I have trim going along it. I have these gears, pumpkin gear. And then over here, I just put this piece of bling because it just needed something there. Some more of that trim from Joe. And I did take my grandkids' artwork, their mixed media artwork sprays, and I put them on tags, but I took my Distress Oxide and went over it a little bit to give them that cool look of dinginess, grunginess. And down here I got some gears, some of that mesh, some of the leftover little tidbits. Added a jack-o'-lantern. And then that one. Also on this page you see safety pins right here. This one right here, those were in the kit. And it goes in the pocket. Oh, I have to fix my pockets coming off. I'll fix that later. Here is the layout with the pumpkin dude. Once again, some trim from Joe. I got the safety pins just pinned in there. They just move. Randomly move. Those were part of the kit. I thought it kind of looked cool because it's steampunk. Added some gears. Added some of those bling sticking out. And that's that page. The last page of the journal is this one. This purple fuzzy stuff is from Bima. The meshes came from the kit. And there's some Amy paper, the grunge paper, the mesh here too. And on this side it's just a pocket. Oh, these pearls down here are from the kit. I got this at Dollar Tree. That's Amy paper, and it's just a pocket. And I got this little coloring pumpkin dude I made in there. And then on this side is, of course, the mesh from Bima. I sprayed the both pages again. There's that purple stuff, the fuzzy stuff. And this is a stamp I had. It says, "Don't be afraid, it's Halloween." I just distressed the paper, added that. This is a stamp I have. I colored her. And then these right here, the pearls, are from the kit. And so is this little skull with the candles in. I put that in on her cauldron. Put the fuzzy stuff going along the edge. And that is the last page of the book. But technically it's not the last page of the book. It's the last page of my book. Because there's two more pages in between I could have decorated. But what I decided to do is at the end of the book, and I wish I thought of this because I would have did one in the center. I made a pocket. I glued two pieces of the book together and made a pocket. And then I made some tags that go in there. And I did these faces earlier in the week. I was going to put them on a page, and I didn't like what they look like, or what it didn't. That particular day, I just like, nah, I don't. It wasn't flowing. But I did use them. I made this tag, grunge paper again, distressed edges, and I just stuck them on there so I could, and that's the back, so I can just, journal. And I just have these ribbons here hanging off, and I have, let's see, I got a bat and a jack-o'-lantern hanging off the ribbon on that, and it just tucks. Like I said, I wish I would have thought of doing a pocket, because I probably would have found one in the center and did a pocket also. But hey, lesson learned. And then here's my other tag. Once again, grunge paper. And I have it just, you see how I have that? I just ripped it and let it hang where it hung over. And that is that one. It's a gold one. I colored the back. I put paper on it and recut it out. And I colored all the inside of it to make it look like a sugar skull. I have this ribbon. It was the last of the piece of ribbon from the kit. I used it as the tassel. I got a creepy hand hanging from it. And it's kind of, I thought it kind of looked like a sugar skull to me, so I put the sugar skull. And that's what it looks like in the back. And they can tuck right there, like so. And that's my journal. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. There was some stuff I did not use from the kit, like these. Mine was more Halloween than fall, because you get these in a kit, which I'll eventually use some down the road. I know there are some die cuts that you get, like there are some keys, more lanterns. I didn't use them, but they're not in the book. They may show up in another project. Don't worry. I don't waste nothing. I'm trying to think what else I didn't use. I'd have to actually go look at the video myself of the kit to go see what I used and didn't use. Matter of fact, I almost forgot about these. And then I thought of them, and I'm like, oh my God, where can I put them? And I thought it looked awesome on the cauldron. How it turned out. I mean, isn't that look cool on the cauldron? I love it. I wish I knew where she got that, because that's kind of cool. It's a flat little piece. Let's see. I am trying to think what else I think I used 90% of everything except the die cuts. I know I used all the ribbon and the lace, and I used all the purple. The only thing there was other die cuts. Let me see, where's my box? I have Halloween boxes all over. I swear. Oh, right here. Okay. See, I have Halloween boxes all over. I didn't use, let me see. There were like this little pieces like this. I didn't use them. I forgot about them. I just thought of them, but so that, I mean, look at it. I forgot about a sugar skull that was in there. See, if I would have been thinking that, it looked cool. But you know what? I could also make some more tags and tuck some more tags in there, So you get a lot in this kit. I was very satisfied. So here's a lantern. And, oh, here's another one of those pieces. So I think the die cuts, a few leaves that I got, and some spider webs. I know that. These little felt ones, I believe, I got. And there was some skulls. Where, thank you. But, oh, see, here's another lantern. There was this little package of thank yous that had these in. And, like, see, here's one of those keys. See, if I wanted to, I could do a key going across. That actually looks kind of cool. Or I could do a key something like that. Turn it around now. See, there's all sorts of things. I'm always going through. Matter of fact, it took me 3 times to do this video. because when I was going through, I'm like, oh, I forgot to do this. So I had to go back and do that before I did the video. And here I am digging in my box and going to be probably adding a key, like somehow. Or like a lantern. Put yellow behind it with that lantern. Look cool hanging like that. See, I'm always thinking, I'm always on my toes. Because I don't like, okay, as you can tell, I don't like blank space. This to me is blank space. It's going to need something. I could even put a spider web if I wanted to. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I could put the sugar skull. You know, see what I mean? I'm always, or I could put the skull. Because it's too blank for me. It needs something. So now I'm looking. But the kit overall, I was very happy with it. Got, see, here's this. The leaves. You got safety pins. Oh, here's some of the, this is the only stuff I did not use. The gold trim of that. So basically, I didn't use most of her die cuts. Other than that, I think I used everything from the kit except for these. I'd have to go look, like I said, go look at the video myself. But I think I used 90, oh, the curl. 90% of what came in the kit. So like I said, oops, dropping stuff all over. Sorry about that. I will have Bima's channel as well as her Etsy store linked in the description box below. Like I said, I went and double checked before I started this video. She does have this kit in canvas kit, Halloween canvas fall / fall kit, still available. I will also link my first video of opening the kit in the description box. So if you would like to see what you get in the kit from start to finish, you can go check out that video as well. I know this is a long video, but I am so excited that I got it done. Now I want to add stuff to this. See, that would look cool too. See? Like I said, blank space. Tina don't like blank space. But I'm thinking I'm going to add the skulls. Bling it up a little bit. That look cool? Sometimes too much is too, you know, sometimes too much is over much. And that's my problem. Because I don't like blank space. And you look, there's hardly no blank space. So, as always, everybody, thank you for watching. Thank you for sitting through 30 minutes of me going through my Halloween canvas journal. And as always, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty, and bye for now.